Good evening, junkies. Welcome to EminiJunkie.com, your ES Trading Mentor's free trading video for Friday, March 4th, 2011. Today we had a total of 7 executable trade signals for a max potential of 36 ES ticks. This video is for educational purposes only, is intended to highlight our high probability trade setups and give you a feel for the quantity of trades taken each trading day using this approach. A full trading plan and daily live trading room can be accessed via our website at EminiJunkie.com. Okay, we opened up this morning at 1329.50. Basically real close to our 4 o'clock close from yesterday, and the market came down through our moving average, gave us a signal to get short. That did produce targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside as we went down towards that Globex low. Found a little bit of support there temporarily, just kind of took a little bit of a bounce, came back up to our moving average, and then ultimately broke down. We actually on that fast move to the downside, that provided a reset, and the market really started selling off, and you can see the speed of this move. That set up an extension setup for us off the downside, and that did produce targets 1 and targets 2 for 18 ticks as we went all the way down to yesterday's close to the tick, hit off of that level. That was also a key level on a longer term chart, came up through our moving average, gave us a signal to get long. That did produce a small swing for targets 1 and targets 2, 7 ticks to the upside, and then the market came back to its moving average, bounced a little higher, made another micro high, and then broke down through that. Again, you can see this as it came down through its moving average, came back to that. That gave us that signal short, which produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 9 ticks as they went down and retested. Now we ended up getting into the lunchtime dead zone, so there was no more setups that we were looking to take until after 1:15. But you can see we had this kind of V flush, and it created a high volume candle on the 5-minute chart. It looked as if the market was going to return. They pushed it up higher, but with the this is one of those reasons we don't trade during the lunchtime dead zone, because the price action was indicative of what you would expect to have a trend change. But oil just kept our markets down all day, and during lunch oil pushed higher and our markets rolled over, ended up breaking those lows, and continued to push down and really put some pressure on the ES markets during lunchtime dead zone. Coming out of lunch at 1:15, we actually had a setup to get a signal short, and we were able to get our first contract off. But you can see this swift fast move to the upside created a stop out on the second contract, T1 -2 on that, and that fast move set us up for what would look to be an extension to the long side. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Didn't even get the first contract, ended up getting stopped out on that one, T0 -14, and then it reversed and gave us an extension to the downside, which produced targets 1 and targets 2 for 8 ticks. And the market finally found some support there, ended up at that 1125 area, bounced off of that, came back through the moving average, and there was a signal to get long. We just with our rule set, we cannot we have certain parameters in relationship to where the price action is, and this one did not allow us an entry due to the relationship of where our gold line is, and but it did push higher, and it would have been a T1 T2, but no trade fill for us on that particular what would have been the 8th trade of the day. So all in all, not a bad day. It was a good Friday. If you had stopped after the morning, which a lot of folks in our room do, Friday afternoons we typically take off, you would have done extremely well. But even if you stuck around all day and took the T1 stop out and the T0 stop out, gave up 16 ticks, but you still did great. 7 trades, 36 ES ticks. I want to thank you for watching. For more details on this plan, including all the chart setups, or to join our live trading room video newsletter, please visit EminiJunkie.com or just simply click the link at the top of the screen. Thanks, and make it a great day.